welcome to another edition of English Makes No Sense, the podcast where we have fun with the English language, one lesson at a time. My name is S.L. Rockfish, but you can call me Sarah. And today we are going to untangle the wild and wacky world of idioms. Sometimes English can be oh so confusing, and idioms is one of the reasons why. So, let me help you out today. We are going to dive into business and life idioms. Ooh, business and life. Yeah, business and life idioms explained. Hopefully, these will make you sound more confident. Now, I know what you're thinking. Idioms. Didn't we just do phrasal verbs? Yeah, we're going to do more phrasal verbs next time, but today we're going to do idioms. Idioms can be tricky. Are you ready? We're doing it because idioms are everywhere, and you can hear them in the workplace. You can hear them on TV, and even at your grandma's house. Yeah, or anywhere. People use idioms all the time. Are you ready? Let's go and learn some idioms. Our first idiom is the bottom line. The bottom line, what does that mean? The bottom line is, the meaning is the most important part of something, the final result. The bottom line is, English is tricky. We use this often in business when making a decision. The origin is from accounting, where the last line on a ledger or a financial statement shows profit or loss. The bottom line. The bottom line tells you whether you're rich or crying over, a heavy loss. For example, the bottom line is, if we don't finish this project on time, we won't get paid. Eek! So, next time someone goes on and on about useless details, just say, hey, what's the bottom line? And watch them get to the point really quickly. The bottom line. Next up, we have think on your feet. Hey, Sarah, what if I'm just sitting down? No problem. You can still think on your feet. What? Yeah, to think on your feet means to make quick decisions without preparing yourself, without preparation. It's used when you need to react fast, like during an interview, a debate, or when your Wi-Fi crashes on an online meeting or during an online meeting. You have to think on your feet. The origin of this phrase probably comes from sports, where players need to stay alert and react quickly. For example, I had no idea I had to present today, but I managed to think on my feet and impress my boss. Okay, think on your feet. Yeah. So, friends, if life throws you surprises, think on your feet instead of falling on your face. What? Yeah, think on your feet. Number 3 is a win-win situation. I love to win. Me too. A win-win situation means a situation where everyone benefits. A win-win situation. Yeah, it's used in negotiations, teamwork, and, when splitting a dessert with a friend or a loved one. The origin is it's popular in business, and this phrase comes from game theory. Game theory, yeah, where both players win. A win-win situation. For example, if you help me move, I'll buy you dinner. It's a win-win situation. I get help moving, you get dinner. Got it? Use this phrase, my friends, when you want to sound diplomatic. Who doesn't want to sound diplomatic? Or when you're bribing someone nicely. Got it? A win-win situation. They're the best kind. How about a learning curve? Learning curve, I like to learn, but I'm not really curved. Well, my mom did say I should stand up straighter as a child. No, a learning curve has nothing to do with your posture. A learning curve means the time it takes to learn something new. Huh? Yeah, it's used when struggling with new skills, like learning English or assembling IKEA furniture, or just trying to make sense out of putting together anything for me that has a lot of moving parts. The origin of this comes from graphs showing progress over time. A steep learning curve means something is hard. So, a steep learning curve means something is hard or difficult. For example, Bill found switching from an Android to an iPhone has been a real learning curve for him. Yeah, he's having difficulty switching from Android to iPhone. So if something is tough at first, just remind yourself it's just part of the learning curve. The learning curve. Got it? Idiom number 5, keep your eye on the ball. What ball, Sarah? I don't even see a ball. I mean, this is a podcast, so you can't really see the ball. And it doesn't really have anything to do with us playing ball. No. When someone says, hey, keep your eye on the ball, they're telling you, stay focused. Yeah, stay focused. It's used in sports. A ball, okay. Business, and when avoiding distractions, like checking your phone every few minutes. It comes from sports. Well, that makes sense. If you don't watch the ball, you lose. So keep your eye on the ball. Here's an example. Final exams are coming up. Keep your eye on the ball and study hard. Here's an idea. Use this to sound motivational, like a life coach, Sound motivational, kind of like a life coach, like, come on, you can do it. Keep your eye on the ball. When something's a struggle, use this to cheer your friends on. Say, hey, keep your eye on the ball. Means stay focused. Do you keep your eye on the ball when you have a big challenge? Do you? All right, call the shots. Wait, we just did a ball. Now we're doing shots? No, it's not basketball. Call the shots. Hey, when I was in college, I would do shots. No, not those kind of shots. No. Call the shots means to be in charge and make important decisions. To be the boss. Yeah, pretty much. Here, it's used for bosses, coaches, or anyone who likes telling people what to do. Okay, it comes from sports like billiards and military settings where leaders give shooting orders. Call the shots. Ready, aim, fire. Calling the shots. For example, Bill's manager calls the shots at work, but at home, the manager is not the boss. Want to sound cool? Just say, hey, I call the shots. But be ready to back it up. If you want to be in charge, you, my friend, call the shots. Are you ready for it? All right. We've kept our eye on the ball. We've called the shots. And now we are up to speed. Up to speed? Sarah, we're not moving very quickly. Well, we are moving quickly. But up to speed is our next idiom. Idiom number 7. What? Yeah, it means to be updated and informed. Get me up to speed. Get me informed. Get me updated. Yes, we use this when catching up on work, trends, or the latest gossip or drama. Well, okay. It comes from, think about it. Think about it. Where do you think it comes from? from racing. If you said racing, yeah, it comes from racing. If you're not up to speed, you're falling behind. So if you're up to speed, okay, if you're up to speed, that means you're updated and informed. Okay, when you got to catch up, you want to make sure you are up to speed. For example, before the meeting, read this report to get up to speed. Before the meeting, read this report and get yourself up to date. Get yourself ready. Get yourself up to speed. Use this at work to sound productive. Even if you're just checking memes, just say, oh, I'm just getting up to speed. Got it? Get up to speed. How about hit the nail on the head? Oh, a nail on my head. This one, when you think about it, think of a nail and then think of a hammer and you hit the nail. The hammer hits the nail on the head. Hit the nail on the head means to describe something perfectly. What does that have to do with a hammer? Well, not a lot, but we use this when someone makes an excellent point. It comes from carpentry. There's the hammer. Okay, if you hit the nail just right, the job is done perfectly. So, we use this when someone makes an excellent point. For example, when the teacher said idioms are confusing, she hit the nail on the head. She was exactly correct. Use this when someone is absolutely right. Here's say your friend's trying to explain something to you, and then you're like, well, I get it. You hit the nail right on the head. You are correct. And when you use this, hit the nail on the head, you sound kind of smart. So go on. Use hit the nail on the head. All right, we're going to wrap it up here. Here you have it, my friends. We just learned how many idioms? We just learned, can you remember? Think about it. 8 idioms. Why not 10, Sarah? Because we just learned 8. We're trying to keep it at a reasonable length of a podcast. So, here are 8 powerful idioms to help you sound natural in English. Let's recap or review, shall we? First up, the bottom line is the most important part. Think on your feet means to make quick decisions. A win-win situation is where everyone benefits. A learning curve is the time it takes to learn something. Keep your eye on the ball means stay focused. Call the shots means to be in charge and has nothing to do with COVID. Call the shots, to be in charge. Up to speed means to be informed. Hit the nail on the head means to be exactly correct, exactly right. Got it? 8 idioms. Now you go on out there and use these idioms in real life. Go on. Sound like a pro. Impress your friends. And most importantly, have fun learning English and practicing it. Got it? Now, remember, my friends, do something fun, do something amazing, or, do nothing at all. But whatever you do, have a great day. Thank you for being here, my friends. Peace. And I have one question before we go. Which idiom do you think you will use the most? Let me know. And don't forget to subscribe, share, and leave a review if you could. All right? Until next time, my friends, keep learning, keep laughing, and keep making sense of English, even when it doesn't make sense. Why do I love English so much? And I hope you do too. I don't know. Oh, I do know, because it's awesome. Have a great day, friend. This is SL Rockfish. Peace. Okay, Okay, like peace, gotta go. See you next time, I hope. Remember, leave a review, hit like, share, subscribe, and most of all, thanks for being here.